Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review on the Bobbi Brown foundation. And I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I tried this yesterday and I didn't do what they told me to do, which was basically prime while moisturizer, not intentionally. I just forgot. And then the foundation was sticky, very sticky when I was blending it in, and I didn't know if that had to do with me not having the moisturizer on. We're going to try this again today. I already primed my skin with the Drunk Elephant La La Retro whipped cream moisturizer. This stuff is so good. I love it so much. So just the rest of the information about this foundation, it does have SPF, so I'm going to take a picture and see what it looks like. It is a 16-hour wear full coverage foundation with a natural multi-dimensional matte finish, which based on the website, the multi-dimensional means that the pigments suspended in an emollient gel base floats on the skin, reflecting light to enhance the skin's natural contours and dimension. Meaning, I'm sure it's going to be very light, but it's not going to create like a harsh, even base. It's going to have some dimension to your face, which is pretty nice. So with that full coverage, it being a full coverage foundation, on Bobbi Brown's website, it says full coverage. And in Sephora stores, it says that this foundation is full coverage. But on Sephora.com, it says that it's a medium coverage. So I'm wondering if I can shear the foundation down to kind of a medium coverage instead of a full coverage for some people that don't like the full coverage. But yeah, I'll see when I blend it in. I also blended in this foundation with a brush yesterday, and the brush was not smoothing the foundation on. It was skipping and it was sticking to certain parts of my face. My real first impression is that I don't like this, but I'm giving it another chance with actually following the directions with applying the moisturizer first, which I just forgot. I mean, I wasn't trying to mess it up. That's why I'm doing it right this time. So this foundation is for normal, combination, and oily skin types. It is waterproof, sweat and humidity resistant, and it has flexible coverage which won't crease or streak, and it stays color true, meaning it won't oxidize, and it shouldn't crease in my smile lines or my forehead creases, but we'll see. I am having a little bit of a breakout, like I have one here and then a few up here, so we'll see if this covers up, because it does say it's supposed to conceal redness, discoloration, and pores with a full yet natural coverage. So I'll see if it covers up the redness on my chin and forehead and stuff. The formula is non-acnegenic, paraben-free, sulfate-free, vegan-friendly, gluten-free, dermatologist tested. The last thing is that the formula helps to control excess oil and shine while also delivering hydration, so the skin feels balanced and not tight. So now that we've gotten everything, now that we've gotten everything, I'm going to shake it up because it says shake well before using. Now this time, so yesterday when I was using it, the pumps are very small. So this time I'm actually going to apply it onto my face instead of pumping a million pumps. That may have contributed to it being sticky, was that I may have used too much of the foundation. So I'm going to use less and build up. Another thing about this foundation is that it has a olive undertone and it's not yellow. So I have mine in the shade 6.25, and which is, I would say, a little bit dark for my skin tone. But so I'm looking back at this footage and literally the foundation looks so perfect. So excuse the fact that I say it looks too dark. 6.0, like just the shade 6, that was the one that was right down from this foundation shade. It was a little too orangey yellow. It wasn't even totally yellow. It almost pulled a little bit orange, and I knew, and when I swatched it on my hand, it didn't blend in with my skin. So yeah, I didn't get that one. Well, and plus it was out of stock. I think this one blends just a little bit better into my skin tone, even though it pulls a little bit dark, which I prefer to have foundations that are a little bit lighter than my skin tone. That's just my preference. I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but I like it to be a little bit lighter, because if most of the time when I have a foundation that's too dark, it's not only too dark, it's too orange. So when I go outside, it appears like I have on foundation. Well, when I have on a lighter shade and I've highlighted and contoured, you can't tell that the foundation doesn't match me. I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but whatever. Today, this foundation looks so much better. It's not as sticky at all. This goes to show that sometimes first impressions are not like the full picture. It's really just first impressions, because after a while, you kind of, sometimes you learn more about the foundation, and when you first try it, you're like, nah, and then you try it a different way, and then you like it a lot better. Because yesterday I did not use a sponge, and I think this works a lot better with a sponge. And I also used less amounts of the foundation. I only used 3 pumps for my entire face, and I think that it covered really nicely. And I'm also going to use like concealer underneath my eyes and stuff. So I really like it today. Like, this looks so good today. This foundation, it doesn't really have a matte finish, meaning I still have some shine going on, but it's going to set, I assume. Maybe not. But yeah, it does say natural matte finish. Just coming up closer, you can see these bumps up here. I wouldn't say that they're completely covered up. You can still see the redness in those bumps, but I'm actually okay with that. I can try to go in with another layer. But yeah, so this is how the foundation looks. I am going to maybe do a half a pump, and then I'll just try to cover up the redness from those bumps. I think that helped maybe a little bit. I don't know if I would say that this covers acne. I don't think it does. So you probably will need to go in with a more heavy duty concealer if you want to cover up any blemishes that you have. So I'm going to go in with the rest of my makeup, like the concealer and the powder that I'm using. I want to say one more thing. Yesterday, when I was blending in my concealer, at this point, I was using a brush, and the brush was sticking to my face, so I couldn't really blend in the concealer. It was just, I don't use too much of the foundation. Make sure that you moisturize underneath the foundation. And also, I would recommend using a sponge, which honestly, the foundation is $46. So if you haven't to work with a foundation a certain way outside of the way that you normally do it, I don't know if I would deem it as worth it, just because it's a lot of, it would be, I wouldn't say it's a lot of work because it's just makeup. It's not that much, but it's more than what you may normally have to do with your foundations. I didn't even mention the fact that I have on a onesie. This is not my outfit for the day. But yes, so I finished the rest of my makeup and I put on everything. You guys are going to be like, what? I put on everything at 7:15. Right now it's 8:09, but I looked at the time right when I first applied the foundation, so we'll do 7:15 instead of now. I actually like the way that everything looks now that I have on my makeup on. The foundation does not look too dark at all. I don't see a lot of creasing going on yet as far as like my forehead area or my smile lines, but I haven't said much. So we'll keep an eye on that. So yeah, just keep on watching and I'll let you guys know how this wears throughout the day. Okay, so I changed out of a onesie and put on a t-shirt. I mean, this is so much better, right? No. So here's how my face is looking after about 6 hours. I am oily in my nose region and I'm a little shiny on my forehead. You can kind of see that. So I'm thinking, well, let me also say that the foundation did claim that it was going to control my oil and shine, and I don't think that it lived up to that. So if you have oily skin, you may need to carry blotting papers because this may happen to you, especially if you don't set it. I did set right around this area and directly on my nose, and I'm still very shiny. So I don't know. I honestly, my real thing that I'm thinking in my head is that when companies say it's a 16-hour wear or however long, some brands even claim to be 24 hours. I don't know what they mean by that. I don't know if I'm taking that the wrong way. I'm thinking if it's 16-hour wear and it's supposed to control my oil and shine, I'm thinking that it's supposed to control the oil and shine for 16 hours. Or maybe they mean that it just won't fade for 16 hours. I don't know. I don't know what they mean by that. I don't know if I'm supposed to not be giving the foundation a hard time for being oily at this point. But either way, when they said on there that it controls oil and shine. I kind of expected to do that. That's my review on this foundation. I do want to show you guys a few pictures with the foundation. I think that it photographs really well. It doesn't have any flashback when I tested it in regular lighting, so that's a plus. I don't know if I can overall recommend this. Like, I think I would recommend other foundations before I would recommend this one, but then again, your experience might be different than my experience. So definitely leave comments down below on what you experienced if you've tried this foundation. Make sure that you subscribe and also leave me a thumbs up. And I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.